Hello everyone and welcome to our update on the remainder of the cold spell and the risk in southern areas tonight of a wintry mix of rain, sleet and also freezing rain. So starting off with our GFS midnight run from today, Saturday, we have a little trough coming in tonight from the west. This will have a lot of wintriness attached to it, although not snowy. Freezing rain, sleet, rain, very, very messy stuff. Beyond that, we see a low to our south on Monday, and that threatens some rain and sleet to the south and east for a time. Then that low scoots away, and then into Wednesday, we see this deep low coming in from southwest, and this just gets us back to the deluge that we recently waved goodbye to temporarily. These deep storms keep rolling in from the west. On it goes. Though into mid-December, we do see a ridge forming to our east temporarily. That fails, and we just bring in some more westerly winds, more storms from the west, and on it goes. Here is the GFS. Here's the GFS temperature forecast from the ensemble members, and we have the cold spell till around Wednesday. Beyond that, it stays mild till around the 18th of December at least. Snow row for Dublin, very little stuff. Carlow, where you're most likely to see any winteriness from this area of precip tonight. Very little, very few snow spikes. That's because by winteriness, as I said, I mean freezing rain. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous phenomenon, and there is a risk of that tonight. I'll show you some up north first before we get into the detail. And let's see any very few spikes. Here is what's this? Here is the GFS midnight run precip type forecast. Now today we're seeing some showers from the west, some wintry in the north. Tonight then we see some snow over the UK, and we see this area of rain turning wintry in the south. Now, where it shows wintriness, that white area, it's not going to be that straightforwardly as snow or sleet. There'll be some sleet, freezing rain, and possibly ice pellets as well. So a very wintry, dangerous, icy start there, possible tomorrow morning in the south. Then this little area of rain skirts the southeast coast, possibly coming inland, and may bring some winteriness to the Wicklow Mountains, for example. Beyond that, we're into this very westerly flow. I'll explain freezing rain and ice pellets in more detail very soon on the ECMWF precip type forecast. But now we're seeing these westerlies return, very wet weather. Brief break there, but that doesn't last long, and off we go again. Here is the ECMWF forecast. So here we go again. This little trough tonight, all sorts of headaches with that one. Then this low forms to our south on Monday. That brings some rain and sleet to the east and south. After that, a brief ridge on Tuesday. Before we see these southerly winds come in on Wednesday, a lot of rain with them, strong winds as well. Often running into this wet spell, never ending. And there we go. Here is the ECM ensemble forecasts for Dublin. ECMWF. Alright, so again, many of the ECM ensemble members are staying cold to about Wednesday, Thursday. For Dublin anyway. Is there a slightly little colder spell here, milder spell here, milder here again? I think that shows zonality. All that scatter. Each member is going milder for a time, then colder, then milder at different times. So that's a classic westerly zonal changeable pattern. Here is the ECMWF precip type forecast. So this evening showers in the east and south. Then tonight, this area of rainfall starts to move in. It starts turning to freezing rain, shown by these pink exclamation marks here. Ice pellets by these little purple round peas balls, and then freezing rain. Sorry, no. Sleet shown by this rain snow symbol here. We push forward, and it goes wintry in a few areas, like freezing rain in some areas there. But by 3 a.m., widely freezing rain from Clare down towards Wexford. This strip here, freezing rain is likely. Light freezing rain, but freezing rain. So rain falling out the sky as snow. It passes through a little film of milder air, not far above the surface, melts. Then on the surface, we have freezing air, as shown by these blue colours, and that means that the water, the raindrops, don't have enough time to refreeze. So water within freezing air is called super cool water, and as it hits the ground, it instantly freezes, creating an ice rink. So possibly quite dangerous in some southern areas tonight. Also into parts of tomorrow morning, like a patch around Arklow there. Also into the west as well. So dangerous possibilities. I'll show you the temperature profile with this freezing rain. So temperature on the surface, -1 degree. If we just go to around 600 meters, it's 2 degrees. At about 1 kilometer, it's about -1. Then it's colder above, as you expect. But yeah, that little film of air above freezing will melt the snow and turn it into rain. And as rain hits the surface tonight, tomorrow morning, in the south, ice rink. So that is something that needs to be watched. We'll probably see an ice warning if this verifies like a widespread ice warning, and so on. Here is the UK Met run. Here we go. So again, this trough tonight, very complex. Then tomorrow we see this low to the south bring in. On Monday, this low to the south brings some rain showers to the east, possibly wintry over high ground. After that, we see the lows going up to our west, pushing in the lovely, usual wet windiness and mild weather as well. Here is the UK. It keeps doing this to me. Okay, here is the UKV high-res chart. So it's snowing this morning in parts of Scotland and northern England. This morning we are seeing some showers into the west, some wintry and higher ground. This evening, showers may form more widely in the east for a time. Tonight is when we start seeing this messiness come in from the southwest. Scattered outbreaks of rain and probably freezing rain as well. Isn't sure it's, but the probably freezing rain. As the frost forms tonight, temperatures might rise to about 1 degree as the rain comes in, but the frost won't melt so fast. So even if it's above freezing, the rain will hit the frost and just freeze on the frost, if you see what I mean. So that is quite treacherous. Beyond that, we see showers into the east on Sunday morning. That's nothing really. A bit of winteriness over Wicklow, but that's about it. Then we go colder and dry into Tuesday. Then we start to see this wad of rain coming in from southwest, and that ends the cold spell. Here is the GEM forecast for pressure. So again, Sunday to Monday, we see again rain, freezing rain, sleet, ice pellets, very dangerous icy stuff in the south. Monday sees that low to the south, bringing in some rain showers to the east. Beyond that, we see a dry day on Tuesday. Beyond that, we push the westerlies through again, and we try going colder there around the 10th of December, with that low to the east and a block trying to form to the northwest. It does get colder for a time. I end up with the rest of the country. Upper temperatures are quite chilly. Here's the GEM ensemble forecast for Dublin. Gee, if temperature. So again, milder from Wednesday onwards. Beyond that, it's just basically an average with colder members and milder members in the mix. Classic zonal westerly changeable weather is expected. So here is the GEM precip type forecast of the UK. Here we go. Going to right. Get rid of the ad. Right. So tonight then, the precip stays offshore actually quite strangely, and quite similarly to yesterday's run actually. Into Monday, we see nothing much, but a very, very cold day is expected. And on Tuesday, nothing much. Before through Wednesday, we see this area of rain turning wintry in the north, but it does in the end bring milder air in. And the rest of it is just, that's strange. The rest of it is just full of rain around. A bit wintry there, as the high forms to our north by the 12th of December. Here is the icon precip type forecast. Right, so 6 hourly intervals. Get rid of this and can get going. So then, the icon is showing this little trough coming in tonight, then through Sunday, Monday. This low passes quite close to our south coast, so possibly quite widely winteriness with that inland. If the rainfall gets inland, that is. Then through Tuesday, Wednesday, off we go into this very mild westerly, southwesterly winds. Heights rising towards Siberia and western Russia. Upper temperatures at that point, cold air, bitterly cold air towards Scandinavia, Russia, but we are kept mild. Here is the here's the icon precip type forecasts. Here we go. Right, where are we now? So today, some showers around the country, wintry in the north. Tonight, the precipitation struggles to get inland. So some freezing rain possible in the western part of the South Midlands. A big snow event for parts of the UK tonight, actually. Then beyond that, we see some rain trying to make it in from the south. It fails, though it does skirt the south coast. Beyond that, we see constant areas of rain coming in on the southerly winds, just bouts of rain coming in. Snow risk is gone apart from in Scotland on high grounds. Here is the arpège to round us off. Hover. Okay, so into Sunday, we're seeing some possible icy weather in the south first thing. Then this low comes through on Monday, which risks that one. Through Tuesday, Wednesday, we break the milder air in. So it's quite straightforward apart from tonight's hazardous possibilities. The arpège precip type forecast is like this. So again, into tonight, get rid of this one. Into tonight's, say a few showers around. Tonight is this area of precip over there. And it's watching. It struggles to make it inland, but it does. You can see a little area of rain moving through. That could well be freezing rain. Beyond that, we see some snow over the UK, but not really for us. There's dry until about Wednesday, where we see the bouts of rain coming in from southwest. Very wet possibilities there. So thanks for watching, everyone. Tonight is definitely one to watch, and I'll see you this evening. And stay safe in the freezing rain.